Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back for the next session. So, in the last class, we discussed and we derived Euclid division lemma, right? So, today we will continue with the Euclid division lemma. So, what is this Euclid division lemma? So, for any two positive numbers, like A and B, like A and B, their result or their exist, that means it will come in, it will come, there exist a unique integers, what are the unique integers? One is q and one is r. Okay, that means when we divide these two, when we divide any two numbers, we will get the quotient and remainder. That only they are saying here. Okay, but by which number we have to do division here? That means whatever they given the positive numbers, in that which one is the smallest one, with that we have to divide and we will get the result BQ. That means multiplication of divisor and quotient will become the dividend and the remainder is 0. That means remainder will come 0 sometimes will come other value, right? So how this R will behave always? This means R will always behave like a smaller than divisor, and this R will be always greater than or equals to 0. That means 0 is less than or equals to R and R is less than B. Okay, that is the behavior of remainder. See, for example, I will show you here one example. If you take 20 and 4, so in this, which one is the smaller? 4 is the smaller, so that will behave like a divisor. 4 into, in 4 table where will get 20? In 4 5 is 20, right? Then remainder is 0. Simply what I did here, I did division only. See here, 4 5 is 20, right? See, the remainder R value as a 0 and the quotient Q value as a 5 and the divisor 4, right? So from this what I can say here, and what this Euclid division lemma is trying to say here, and what we are going to find out here is nothing but simply in a mathematical way we are finding HCF of any two numbers. We are finding. Okay, so HCF of any two numbers. For example, HCF of 20 and 4. What is the HCF of 20 and 4? Is this quotient or divisor? The HCF is the divisor only. When we get the remainder as a 0, then the divisor is the HCF. Okay, for 20 and 4, HCF is 4. Okay, and the same way, see here, it is going to end at one step. Why? Because it is exactly divisible with number, right? So for suppose if we take different number, 17 and 6. So what is here? So smallest number is 6, so the B will behave like a divisor, and in 6 table where we get nearest 17, 6 3 is 18, that means it's crossing, so we have to take below only. 6 2 is 12, then what will become remainder? That means 17 minus 12. You can do simple division also here. That means 17 with 6, 17 2 is 12. Okay, so 17 minus 12, 5. Now the remainder will be like a 5. Okay, and again we have to do division. This one again we have to do division. That means you know this method, long division method. In the lower classes you study, you already did this one, right? With 5, and then 5 ones are 5. Okay, 6 minus 5, 1. Again if you do with 1 and 5, what will get it? 1 5 is 5 and this is 0. Right, here also same thing we will do. That means with remainder and divisor we will take the values. The second step, this is first step and this is the second step. We are continuing this one. Okay, so the remainder and divisor will act like a now positive integers. So now what will come? Smallest value is 5, that is divisor, and in 5 table where we get the 6, we will not get it, but nearest value 5 ones are, and the remainder is 1. Right, and again the third step is now 5 and 1 will act right as a positive integers. Now what will get it? 1 5 is 0. Right, remainder is 0. Therefore HCF of 17 comma 6 is equals to 1. The divisor will behave as a 1. Right. So this is the helpful to find the HCF for any bigger numbers. Here we did small, we did for bigger numbers also. That means this Euclid division lemma is useful to us to find the HCF of any two numbers, like bigger numbers also. Not only to find HCF, not only to find the HCF, this Euclid division lemma is also using nowadays to do and to write the programs in computers. Right? So we'll write down some programs in computer. Like in the last grade you studied about in ICT you studied about sketch programming. So in that programming also our Euclid division lemma will be useful. Okay, so to find this HCF, and this is one step solved. Solution is over here. But here see what I did here. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Right? For other problems it will go step 4, step 5, step 6. What are all these steps? That means this is nothing but one of the flow. This flow, and only we will call it as the Euclid division algorithm. What we will call? Euclid division algorithm. Okay, the Euclid division algorithm, if you see here, I am showing you image. Look at this image. How this Euclid division algorithm will be there? The flow chart for Euclid division algorithm. Are you all observing? See here, what is there here? Its total depend on the R value, right? See, observe here, its total depend on the R value. If R value is, that means remainder value is 0, then the HCF will be the divisor. If it is not 0, then again that process we have to do it. If it is 0, the solution will end and the divisor will behave as a HCF. But if it is not 0, it will repeat. So by seeing this picture you can understand, right? So now we will solve some problems based on this. That is exercise 1.1, the first bit. What they given? Find the HCF of Euclid division lemma. Find the HCF of these numbers by using Euclid division lemma. In this first problem, what they given? The first bit, the first one. What they given? We have to find out HCF for 135 and 225. 135 and 225. Okay? So solution. How to solve this solution? So first of all, write down A and B. 225 comma 135. Okay? So now, what is the B value here? Which one is the lesser? 135. So 135 twos are. It will get more than 225. So it will solve with only 135 ones are. Right? So now, what will be the result here? Well, that means what is the remainder? What is the remainder? That means 225 minus 135. 225 minus 135. How much? It will become 90. Okay. See here. Here I am solving you rough work with 225. You can do division. Okay. If you not solve it directly, you can do the division here. 135 ones are 135. 5 minus 5 0. Next 2 minus 3 not possible. So again we will borrow, and 12 minus 3 9. Okay. So the remainder will got it as a 9. Next, second step what? Second step, how it will behave now? 135 comma 90. Right? This is the second step. So here long division method. 90 and 135. Again in 90 in ones are 90. Right? And 5 minus 0, 5. 3 minus 9 not possible. So 13 minus 9, 4. Right? So here you can write down again. So what is that? 90 ones are, and remainder is 45. Okay? So this all you can do in a rough work. This all you can do in a rough work. See, still algorithm here I am showing you. Right? If R value is not 0, we proceed with the second step. Right? Again, R value is not 0. Again we proceed continuously. What will come now? The divisor comma remainder. Okay. Here whatever I am taking the positive values, that is nothing but divisor and remainder. Okay. Now the divisor is 45. That means here with 45. Okay. And 45 twos are 90. That is 0. So here with 2 and 0. Right? So the R value will become the 0. Therefore, HCF is equals to HCF of 135 and 225 is 45. Okay? So this is the first solution. Like this we have to solve step by step. Okay? Always remember the algorithm. If the remainder is 0, then the process will end. If the remainder is not 0, we have to do next step. Okay? So this is the way of doing the first problem. Next, second problem and third problem. In this both are homework. You can do it yourself. Okay? 196 and 38,220 and 867 and 255. In the next part, I am going to solve and I am going to explain you some important statements. We'll meet in the next class. See you. Bye bye.